the things that we worked on and I continue to work on in consulting is prior authorization. Everybody in this room, if anybody has had any type of a procedure or a drug or interacted with healthcare, you have fallen victim to the prior authorization problem. It basically, if you've gone to paint a picture on how this works, you go to Walgreens or CVS, get a drug filled, and they say, hey, I got to call your doctor. And then they play communication ping pong for a few hours or days, and then you finally get your drug approved exactly as it was prescribed. That's prior authorization. Massive amount of waste. Healthcare knows that it's a problem. They're all trying to solve it. We're digging in really, really deep on the prior authorization problem with a client that I can't release the name, but they are a information service provider that's kind of behind the scenes of all the biggest healthcare players in this country, and in a very large health system in the northern part of the country, and trying to connect them to pilot how we can optimize the prior authorization problem with artificial intelligence. What we're starting with in this message here is really about crawl, walk, run to start to uncover that so what. They know that they have doctor's notes and EMRs and EHRs, electronic medical records, electronic health records, so companies like Epic provide those and hospital systems use them. Those scripts and procedure diagnoses and requests to the healthcare providers go through this switch, this client, we'll just call it client A, and they see all this information and they help administer the prior authorization problem. It's not the only thing that they do, but it is one of the things they do. So what we're doing is we're digging into the doctor's notes, starting with really basic text mining and text classification on the topics that the doctor is saying. That's where the richest data set is. And then we're going to continually move them down the maturity curve with the analytics that we're developing to start creating interactive and deductive insights around how well a particular physician is adhering to all of the guidelines needed to approve this process or this drug quickly, and effectively creating a gold card for physicians. Meaning, if your physician's really, really good at the administrative side of diagnosing you and prescribing you a drug or a procedure, he or she will be shot through the system a lot faster, and it will uncover massive, massive economic efficiencies and service efficiencies in the healthcare service supply chain. So it's really, it's a problem that we probably don't think about overtly, but we all deal with indirectly as patients. So very, very exciting with really, really large dollar amounts tied to it. The so what here, answering the so what, is really focusing on the biggest pain point for both patients and the healthcare system and trying to find the efficiency. In this case, we're going to start with a lot of text mining, and we will eventually get to large language models and RAG architecture in these solutions, but we're starting small to prove this out and then move up the maturity curve, which we'll talk about a little bit later.